You know what reminds me of is it MacGyver?
It might be MacGyver. I know it's.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer! Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We
Are live. Guys, I'm Joe, a further the Cyber Nerds.
and I'm reading your GS.
I'm sorry, Mr. Blitz. Take
Did you
on.
get him?
Whoa, what?
Did you get you?
What do you mean?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, oh.
No.
And welcome to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 1, The Pilot. And if you want to pioneer this thing to greater heights, not only should you subscribe to the channel, you should also go to patreon.com/thecybernerds and watch the watch along of this whole thing.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't understand what's happening, like, this is the review. But if you want to watch us watch the whole thing, Patreon, the next level tier, you can watch it. The whole thing.
Booyah.
Raven, you alright? What's going on?
I'm good, fam.
Why are you giggling, fam? Go on, bro. Break it down, fam.
Break what down?
Why are you giggling, fam? What's up?
It's not to break down, bro. I'm talking about the thing, innit?
Mad story.
Raven, what did you think about the episode?
No, bro. It's a thing now. You're just gonna question me every time I fall asleep, bro.
Mad.
Just allow me, bro.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
if you guys want to watch the Chronicles of Sleeping Geek Sensei, head over to Patreons. Oh, it's mad.
Crazy. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Sam, let's have a good chat about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Bro.
episode 1 of that.
It's just, you know what, yeah? Ever since I've heard about, we need to check the times as well, I actually just forgot.
Wait, go on. You, go on.
Yeah, so
Do the thing.
as soon as I heard about this thing, obviously it was off the back of Avengers. They were like, all right, now we're doing our own TV show with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. One, I've never really been interested in anything about S.H.I.E.L.D. other when they are involved in the events of Marvel
Characters.
Exactly, yeah. All those kind of things there. And then I think they only had like Coulson running the whole thing. So like, I don't really know or care about Coulson other than when he's again with the Avengers. And same thing
Even
with S.H.I.E.L.D.
then, bruv. Even then, like, maybe his humor just not for me,
You
innit?
think so?
Like it's I get it, like it's funny, but I just don't find it funny. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's been fact checked. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. started in 2013, 1 year after the attack of New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 came
Avengers
out.
Assemble, yeah?
Huh?
Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Iron Man 3 came out April 2013. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. started in September.
Oh.
Yes. So,
So
Okay.
off
off the back of all of that,
Okay.
then it drops. Get me. Which
Alright.
was 3 years before the Cyber Nerds started on YouTube.
Damn. Okay. All right, cool. That makes a lot more sense now then.
Is it 3 years?
13, 14, 15, 2.
We're about to have our 5th birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool.
So yeah, so other than the characters, I was like, I'm really not really excited for the SPKs of S.H.I.E.L.D. or any of the characters. So I never really give it like a watch like that. But now watching the first episodes, I'm liking the very diverse characters they're bringing and just like the conversations they have, because usually they have the main guy, they have the guy who runs things, they have like a smart character. And it reminds me of, NCIS crime like programs mixed in with a bit of Mission Impossible, and then they're trying to now mishmash also superhero genres. I'm like, oh, that's actually something I never thought was a thing until now, and I'm liking like everyone's interactions. Like even like the main guy, I feel like no one takes him seriously, despite how serious he is.
Do you know what? Yeah,
Oh, this is different.
Sorry.
Very different.
Sorry, I don't mean to go.
Go ahead,
Sorry. I'm actually really shocked at like watching the pilot episode in 2020, because it's like the events of episode 1 were so far away, so long ago, but it feels like these lot could potentially give man perspective
Perspective
on everything that happened. And for me, like, just for being the kind of world built, like a loving world building, I'm kind of in, bruv. And it's mad because this show, yeah, is so corny.
Yeah,
fam.
that's
They've got these one-liners. It makes jokes about itself, like real bad ones about itself, and
pop
like
culture references every 5 minutes.
yeah. And like usually, like I don't like that stuff. And to be honest, I don't like it in this.
Do you think that is because it's the pilot? So if I'm here for the first time, like, oh, what does the shield stand for? There's bare exposition dumps and all of that to explain. Yeah, to explain everything going on. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's because it's like I feel like the core corny stuff is gonna be up throughout the series, Jesus
and usually
Christ.
that's not for me. But what is for me is just all of the attaching to the MCU stuff. I'm here for. But really, my worry is that because that was the pilot, and after it gets greenlit, they're just gonna go off into their own story. It's not gonna connect to anything, and blah 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 blah.
I sure hope so, bruv. Because like, I'm watching this thing, and I'm just like, okay, you're just putting all this information out there, which is fine. Like, I happen to know it, but for those who were first time watching this way back when, but then I'm like, fam, when is the interesting stuff's gonna start kicking in? Do you know what I'm saying? And I get they put references there, like every now and again, whenever I woke up, I call a little sign. But the rest, I'm just like, I don't know if it's the pace. I don't know if it's because to me, if I'm watching something for the first time, it got to grab me from the get go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I started watching The Walking Dead, bruv. First 2 minutes in. Do you know what I'm saying? This thing is not grabbing. I'm not snooze fest. I just hope the next just levels up, bruv, because it's too much for me right now, bruv.
Favorite characters? I got Ward in it. I know you're like he's ultra serious and they keep making fun of him, but like, bruv. Serious guy, man.
No, that's why I think that's what's good their playoff, because especially with the two science nerds, usually they put those kind of people in the back.
What's her name? Fizz.
Well, Sydney, is it? I can't remember their names, bro. That's what I mean. That's the problem, because like Raven was saying, they just dumped all these characters already, said all their names, like even one time. I don't remember they saying it again. The man walks in, he's like, almost like it was one person's first name and second name.
It's
like this and then this. And
Fitz.
Bro.
It's like, yeah, he says the name and you would like
think it's one person.
Yeah.
Which one's which. And it's like, oh, like,
that's
points out.
So, but I do like the science nerdy people, especially that, obviously they don't feel like people or like they socialize a lot. So when there's...
they're nerds, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Those kind of
They're
people.
nerds. They're unable to communicate with other people.
Bro, don't you think what they were like? They were doing a bit too much.
Bro, this whole show's too much for me.
When you're that character
like a stereotype,
he comes in, hands in the phone, smashes the phone.
Yeah.
She's all over his mouth with the
exactly.
The reason I'm gonna say no is because anyone who hangs around the three of us will probably be like, yeah, them three are doing too much. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv. That's like, obviously in a different way, but still the same.
The reason why I say is because like he's not like he's a new like
he just got that clearance that day.
For that level.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
He must not even know of these people.
I guess because they're already level 7. He just coming to level 7. But my perspective was like, because he's already an agent, why are you treating man? But
he's been a small boy.
Yeah, but you just said it. So yeah,
bro, they've just been sending him out. Bro, basically for me, he was just Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
Like, when we first met him, he's Jason Bourne, and now he's leveled up. He's like almost Hawkeye. You get me? You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I don't know.
The thing is, there's one thing as well with Ward. Yeah, I don't like that they was like he tested second highest. Only below Natasha.
What?
In my mind, I was like,
but you know they're doing that because
bro, I know.
At that particular time,
you gotta say something else. You gotta be. He was in the top 10% like Romanov, not second. Because if you're second, you're this close to being an Avenger. You're saying this brother's this close to being an Avenger.
You know what? That's interesting.
The reaches are too much.
That's not an interesting take. That's what they did.
No, that's what interesting that you're saying, because you could have easily said like, oh, you came up
top 10%, bruv.
Not even 10%. You just came up at this highest level, and it's like, oh, but like that's impossible to reach that. I was like, go tell that to Romanov.
Look. There's better ways to pepper it in, fam.
Now
but they said he's second.
We're complete different leagues, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like,
brother, they said basically it should have been him inside instead of Falcon, bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The
Hey, bruv. Hey, it gets dicey when you start saying stuff like that, fam.
It's just a bit, too many. That's what I don't like about the show right now. Like the dialogue is cool, but when they start just referencing this and pop culture, that I'm like, really? Like every 5 minutes.
No, it's interesting, bro.
But I think maybe that's just more for the pilot.
I hope so.
We'll see, because
so.
It's always weird to me when like shows from other studios reference other studios. Like them man referenced Hermione,
right?
WB, and I'm like, whoa,
Terminator.
Yeah, I was like, cool man, the T-1000. But one thing I do like, the super soldier thing. So they was like, the centipede is technology from Gamma, the super soldier, the Chitauri fam. Just that, knowing that man,
look at him.
Hey, dabbling like that, fam. Wait, I can get behind that, fam. We need to see madness though.
I want to see them get really deep with the story and how they're building up this world with the stuff that we don't get in the movies, innit? Like,
but you gotta still wait for that though,
bruv. What did I say? I'm over here watching it. I said, fam, please kick in some action or something, bruv.
Exactly, that's another thing.
Something to accelerate, man. Because I'm over here, bruv. Slow burning, bruv. You saw me, bruv.
Because I was
45 minutes as well. Come on, bro.
The whole crime investigation
thing. I'm going to give you a good 15 minutes. I'm going to give you a good 15 minutes, fam.
Nah.
If you don't do it, I'm tapping out, bro.
That's what I'm thinking, like, bro, there's no
I don't think it's going to be mad. I don't think it's going to be mad action.
That's what I'm saying. Not only mad action, not even that intelligent level kind of thing as well. Because obviously I was saying...
You're saying that the CSI stuff's too low
it's going to be low eye as well, bro. Like, it's going to be like basic conversation. They just mentioned one code. Let's just go after it. Like, man didn't even... I know that's just like a continuation.
To watch the next episode. Yeah. The next episode's called 084,
but even Friday's whole pilot, bro.
That's the tease!
But even then, bro, even like this whole episode, the pilot, they never really said... Like, even the girl that they picked up, she's probably the only one I'm like...
Sky.
Yeah. For me, I'm like...
Spice.
That too, definitely. But at the same time...
Her funny, though. Her things very interesting.
Funny, but I feel like she's the only intelligent... You really think so?
She's weird, bro.
I think she's the one that's... The only one that's like all-rounder.
Yeah, but I think she's
weird, bro.
A high eye for her, bro.
Yeah.
She's only got an OCD thing. You see, with the sugar and the thing, fam. Something definitely wrong with her.
My guy, drug thing...
Disclaimer. Bro.
I know, because you like that as well.
Bro, I'm like that as well. That's why I said it like that. Disclaimer, the views of Joe's all my own. People with OCD, there isn't anything wrong with them. They're not abnormal. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to say it, bro. Yeah, fam. Yeah. Bro, I'm like that as well, innit? So...
What, drugs?
Drugs? She went on drugs. She was messing around with the sugar, fam. What are you talking about?
Calling it.
Anyway, yeah, bruv. Disclaimer, the views of Joe are all his own, innit?
Yeah, but like I was saying, like, as soon as she clocked that my guy was drugged, she played into that right away. It's not like she was like, oh, what?
Yeah, because she's a journalist, innit? Almost. Like, she's an investigative... Do you know what I'm saying? So, as soon as she tapped into those tactics right away, bro. Because she's only got an hour. And Coulson did it on purpose, bro. Coulson's the one out here playing chess, fam.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I got an agent. And this is how deep Coulson goes. I got an agent who got level 7 clearance today. He actually doesn't know anything. He probably don't know what 084 is either. And I'm going to use him to finesse her, a chick we know nothing about, that he says this never happens. She's the anomaly. He finessed her at the highest level. And Ward... He's just some dummy, fam. He's just a hammer that you send to, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I want to see more of. That turn on the head of, like, I never expected man to inject him with the true serum. That for me was nuts. That's a good turnaround. Just stuff like that. I'm like, keep doing more of that and the shows will be spiced.
See, and another thing with the Coulson part, there's a part where Coulson kind of blacks and he's like, you man, don't ever tell me this. Get the thing done. If you want to see our reaction to that, patreon.com/cybernerds. Anyway, yeah, at that part, I was like, never seen really Coulson act like that. Don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not used to it.
But if he's consistent with it.
I want to see more of it.
Exactly.
I want to see Coulson tapping more into that. Yo, fam, like, usually, okay, when you're with the Avengers, you're the guy. You're the like, oh, guys, come on, get together. But with these, man, you're the Nick Fury.
Thank you. That's what I want to see.
Got
Nick Fury.
Yeah, I need to see Nick Fury these, man. Fam.
Thank you.
That's what I want to see.
Because we're clearly not going to get Nick Fury in this show, which is, for me, is very mad.
But there might be a reason.
Go on.
I don't know. Man, let's watch this thing more, bro.
Bro, I guess that's what my whole problem when I first heard the show. It's called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and they only know Coulson. For me, that's crazy. Like, you got the whole of S.H.I.E.L.D. The person who runs S.H.I.E.L.D. is Fury, and he's a no-show.
Do you know what?
Why
Yeah,
this
do
is
you know
some
what?
next department,
That's,
bruv,
do you know what?
within
Yeah.
S.H.I.E.L.D., bruv.
Crazy.
Sam, from you just talking, you've actually spun me the other way, fam. When was the last time you saw the CEO of any company, bro?
I don't know. The
That
last
you
time
worked for.
I worked quite a lot, actually. Same building.
The CEO of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Bruv, even when I was in trade floors, same thing.
But,
I'm just saying.
Maybe you're right, though.
Yeah, but that man be out there doing coke or something.
Whoa! Disclaimer.
So, of course they're going to be there, bro.
The Views of Geek Sensei all his own.
4 o'clock is here. Ding, 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 ding. Let's go out.
Nah,
Hey,
do you know, I'm shocked at how in I am.
Bro, I didn't get entertained by the thing. So
Nah, no, bro. In my head, I was like, it's because he slept through it, fam. If you watched it, that's something to, you know what I'm saying, talk about, but instead, it's calm, bro.
Right.
I'm actually shocked at how in I am. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the next episode.
Yeah, same here. Like, I do like the first episodes, and I'm plugged in to see what they're gonna show. But I just feel like now that they're showing us this, at least be consistent now with references, jokes, your serious tone, and just a tad bit more action. I think, like Raven was saying, just not towards the end. Like,
I'm not expecting
spice it in
crazy
there.
action.
No, not
bruv.
even.
I just need
because
something
this is before the time of what we're getting now, innit?
to just get me there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just mad to me, bro. I don't know. There's something about it that's not energizing, man, isn't it?
I'm personally not bothered about the action. I would just more like the world building and the intrigue. Uncover some
because you're going to get
uncover some stuff that I don't know about.
Yeah,
that's what I would like.
Make it interesting, man.
And please don't be so on the nose about your villains, bro. When he started monologuing about I'm the bad guy, and like I was going, bruv, I know you said you read comic books and stuff. I'm like,
he read comic books, bro.
But does every single comic book reader start being like, you're the bad guy? That must make me the hero.
But
and all that. I was like,
the centipede makes you go mad, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So,
that's why I was allowing him, but I'm like, please don't have your, like, you know, antagonists so comic booky.
I mean, I don't think it will be, but I feel like it was for that character. But yeah, man, we'll see next time.
Anyway, guys, this is the first review. Like I said, if you want to go see the watch along, patreon.com/thecyberners. If you want to see more of these reviews, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Comment down below what you think of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. No spoilers, please, but you know, let us know.
Wait. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. My bad.
I'm sorry, Mr. Blitztech.
Revenue GS.
Joe, 1/3 of the Cyberners.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing right now, are you mad?
Oh man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer! Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.